The story behind the numbers. Alex stared at the mountain of flashcards on his desk, each one a tiny soldier in the war against financial crime. Placement, layering, integration, he muttered, the words becoming a mantra. He was a junior analyst at a downtown bank, a small cog in a vast machine, but he dreamed of more. He wanted to be on the front lines, the one who connected the dots and stopped the bad guys. That's why he was studying for the ACAMS exam. His boss, a seasoned compliance officer named Sarah, saw his ambition. "It's not just about memorizing terms, Alex," she said one afternoon, handing him a thick file. "It's about seeing the story behind the numbers." The file was a real case, a complex web of shell companies and offshore accounts. It was daunting, but it was also the most exciting thing he had ever seen. Alex spent weeks poring over the case file, his evenings filled with the glow of his computer screen instead of the city lights. He traced the money's journey from a cash-intensive business in one country to a series of shell companies in another, finally ending up in a luxury real estate purchase. It was a classic example of trade-based money laundering, just like in his study guide. He started seeing red flags everywhere. A customer making multiple cash deposits just under the reporting threshold. A series of wire transfers to a high-risk jurisdiction with no clear business purpose. He brought his findings to Sarah, his heart pounding. Sarah listened patiently, nodding as he explained his reasoning. "You've got a good eye, Alex," she said, a rare smile on her face. "You're starting to think like an investigator." She encouraged him to draft a suspicious activity report, guiding him through the process. It was his first one, and it felt like a rite of passage. The day of the exam arrived. Alex felt a mix of nerves and excitement. He walked into the testing center, his mind a whirlwind of regulations, typologies, and red flags. He took a deep breath and began. The questions were challenging, a mix of multiple choice and scenario-based problems. But as he worked through them, he realized he wasn't just reciting facts. He was applying his knowledge, using the same critical thinking skills he had developed while working on the real case with Sarah. Weeks later, an email arrived. He had passed. A wave of relief and pride washed over him. He wasn't just a junior analyst anymore. He was a certified anti-money laundering specialist. The next day, Sarah called him into her office. "Congratulations, Alex," she said, her smile genuine. "I knew you could do it. We're promoting you to investigator." Alex couldn't believe it. It was everything he had worked for. Alex's journey was just beginning, but he knew he was on the right path. He had the knowledge, the skills, and the passion to make a difference. And it all started with a mountain of flashcards and a dream. ACAMS Exam Prep Certified Anti-Money Laundering Specialist Study Guide with Practice Questions by Austin Alvarez is available now on Amazon and narrated by Tom Brooks on Audible.com, coming soon.